What's going on, Cancer? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 21st through the 27th of 2020. I appreciate you so much for being here. It's a huge week, Jupiter, Saturn, as you all know, and it's in your 8th house, so finally you're leaving that 7th house transit. Like, this is definitely an energy that's going to be around longer than this week. Like, this is a 20-year cycle that's starting, so this is kind of a 20-year shebang of energy that's very transformative in that 8th house. Let's look at the chart. It's definitely a major week in the astrology, and I would say that it's a release having this energy out of your 7th house, but you are getting the Sun and Mercury that are moving into it, so it definitely might feel like there's still a lot going on in the relationship front, a lot going on with other people in your life. But I think with Jupiter and Saturn really coming into your 8th house, this is about finding those energies that you really want to merge with and make sure that they're of a deeper connection. Make sure that there's something that isn't surface level, that there's something that you know is gonna bring you to a better place or transform your life in one way or another. I don't think it's just about the surface level stuff. And I would say that, it's definitely a big energy of what needs to die off and be disconnected from or be detached from, and what needs to, what energy needs to be let in to let something new blossom. And, I think this is one of those things where it could take time. Saturn's going to be here for 3 years. Jupiter's going to be in and out this year, but for the most of this year, so it's definitely not just going away. And I think there's going to be a lot of transformative times in your life where you're going to find energies that you're going to really want to put your time and investment and your energy into, and ones that you're not. And I think that healthy boundaries are going to come up a lot. You've done a lot of work with other people's energy. Now, where do you want to invest in? Who do you want to invest in your life? Who do you want to merge with? And where do you want to invest your time and energy? I think is very important in these times. So I would say that it's not by any means a bad place for Cancer. I think that you're going to learn so much of a deeper psychology of yourself, and really find out what you want to move forward with in life and what energies you want to hold on to and what you don't. And I would say that especially with the Sun and Mercury, they're going to square the Moon and Chiron during this initial transit on Monday. So, with the 10th and the 7th, I think it's really what investments in life are going to, connect you to the right people that are going to emotionally let you go to the top of whatever mountain it is you want to climb, especially with Mars in your 10th and Chiron there. You could be holding wounds of what you really want to do in life and what you really want to be known for. And I think that when you release those energies and make sure that you're connecting with the right people and putting your energy into the right people, there could be definitely a merger going on, where people are going to help you reach the top of your mountain. And people are a very important part of our life, so I don't think you have to do it all on your own, Cancer. I think it's just important to make sure that the right people are coming in that are going to help you reach the top and give you some sort of emotional fulfillment within yourself to know that you're on the right track to the legacy you want, and that you're getting those messages, especially with Mercury in the 7th house. I would say that there's definitely going to be some big talks this week. And even throughout, the next 20 years, there could be big communicational things that take place where you're really finding out who in life is going to stimulate you and help you learn things about yourself that are going to help you do the ultimate in life and to help you get to the top of your mountain. Mars is going to square Pluto in your 7th house, so you still have that Pluto in your 7th house. So, I think that it's it really is those deeper connections, those deeper intimate connections that are so important, and you don't want to go after anything in life that isn't giving you that real investment that keeps coming up. But I think it's your soul knows who it needs in life and who it doesn't, and I think that the ability to set healthy boundaries is so important. You already know, and you want to take action to go for what you want, what you want to be seen for, how you want people to see you, how you want your career to go, and make sure that you're not letting other people dictate the way you want to live your life, I would say. So again, Neptune's still squaring these nodes. And with these transits, like we're really, especially with Jupiter and Saturn ending a 200-year cycle of Earth and coming into a 200-year cycle of air, and a 20-year cycle from Taurus, which was your 11th house here. Like, the people are so important, and you got to make sure you're connecting with the people that were going to take you into the future you want to live in. But now it's more about making sure that there is that deep connection. Like, it's not surface level, it's deep. And you just, I would say, stay away from any surface level things that aren't giving you the ultimate fulfillment. And with Neptune squaring the nodes, it's like you can be rewriting the story with Neptune in your 9th house and going into a really like explorative new place that's going to connect you with your spirituality, the oneness of things, or it can make it feel like you're escaping or just getting trapped in some really mundane place. Venus is in that 6th house too, so I would say that the more service oriented you can be, and like the more humble you can be about what you want and the new story you want, and when dealing with people, the better it might feel, and you might feel like there's less weight. I don't think you don't necessarily want to please everybody right now. I think it's definitely more about making sure that you're going after your ultimate goals in life, and just embodying that and listening to your intuition. I think that the intuition is going to really open things up for you. So, and kind of take you to that area of completeness that you might be looking for in these times, and not get you so lost in reality, but like, what can things be? I think that the more you can use that imagination, the more you can use just the power of intent, the better off you'll be to hit goals in life and to connect with people that are on that level with you. So it's this big week, Cancer. What's the card? The 2 of Coins, upright. Yeah, it just seems like you've had to deal with a lot of different weighing out of options here, and like weighing out of what's going to bring you value and what isn't, and what people in life you want and what people you don't want. And, now it's time to really kind of pick, like, where do I want to put the energy? What's going to give me the ultimate value? And I think you've spent enough time dealing with that energy that now, and you just have to go into it. You don't want to keep weighing things out and playing that game over and over and over and over again, because it'll be unfulfilling and it'll keep you in some weird routine with the South Node in your 6th house that you don't want to be in. So it's kind of breaking from those mundane routines and going towards something new and unknown, and do you feel within you is going to bring you something better and open up those doors. Like your psychic abilities too, with this 8th house, like, trust your intuition, trust your psychic abilities. You don't have to weigh out so many things if you just trust your gut. It's going to be right every time. I love you very much, Cancer. I wish you the best, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.